So I can't believe it is almost Christmas.
You blink and it's here. It does go by pretty quick, but I'm telling myself my goal for this year is to not wait until Christmas Eve to wrap presents. And
Yeah.
I've done it every year of the past year where I put my kids to bed. It's 8 o'clock on Christmas Eve, and I stare at presents that I have to sit here and wrap when
No, that's terrible.
I do
Because
not necessarily want to
literally,
wrap
when my
presents.
kids go to bed, I mean, they're grown now, but they still come over and spend the night on Christmas Eve. But I make them, I'm like, y'all go upstairs, go do something, go watch TV, just don't come out of your rooms. And then
Yeah,
we look at all the stuff we have to do too. And I'm like, for some reason, I'm so tired that night too.
I know. That's it. Yep. You just want to sit and relax at that point. I need to
Mhm.
make it a priority this year to start honestly this week because Christmas is in like 2 weeks, so it's going to
Yeah,
go
I
by
know.
super
I gotta
quick.
start rapping too. I
Um,
mean, I guess this kind of feeds into our topic a
yeah, it's
little
good
bit
with
with
I mean
Christmas.
with wrapping presents. In order to wrap presents, you got to buy presents, and hopefully, when it comes to buying Christmas gifts, it's very easy to get caught um, in January. Like, holy moly, how are we going to sit here and pay for all these Christmas presents when you look at the credit card bill that comes due, or if that's already starting to hit you? And I think you can kind of I'm guilty of this where you kind of forget about all the little charges. We've talked about this before, but I'm terrible on the little charges. That's what adds up and eats me alive is
Oh yeah.
$12 on Amazon. Sure.
Right,
Why
right.
$18 on Amazon? Sure. Why not?
And it's
And then you
easy. They
blink.
make it so easy too. Just one click, boom, it's
Exactly.
done.
Exactly. Yep.
Um,
So
what is it like? I know we talked about there's a lot of different things we can talk about on this topic, but what are actually hidden costs that people don't know about? Like, I don't really know. Like, I guess it's like delayed charges or small charges that are not apparent when you're buying something.
yes, and I'm not. I think it specifically comes up big with buy now, pay later. So the two or three companies out there where you check out and now you can split it into 3 or 4 payments. I think you can even do it on Amazon sometimes. I'm not exactly sure, only because I haven't personally done that before. Where you split it up. Let's say it's $100, split it up into 5 payments. It's $20 every week or something. So then it hits a little bit less. It's not as big of a charge. I don't know if they charge interest or
See,
fees.
I know a lot about it because my daughter is an expert at buy now, pay later, and I don't like it,
Shout out to
especially
your
for
daughter
young
if she's
people.
listening.
Yeah, sorry, Abe. Uh, but I mean, we opened her bank account together when she was 16, and that's still the same bank account she has. So I'm not going in and looking, but I start seeing like, wow, where's her money going? And so I look, and it's like three of those like Afterpay, Klarna, whatever they are that come out. And so she's finally realizing, okay, that's not seems like a good deal at first, but you don't know what's going to come up between now and when you have to finish paying for those.
Exactly. And I think the hidden cost, quote unquote, of that is increasing your obligations each and every week. And that is debt in general. So when you back up and you think not just on consumer spending, but you think in debt in general, I think the hidden cost is all of a sudden a new month comes and you're still paying for the previous month. You're not buying assets, you are buying things that have little to no value to them anymore, and you're still paying for it. That is the hidden cost, I think, is a future month's income eaten up, still paying for things of the past because you couldn't wait or you just wanted to split it up. I mean, that's the reality of America these days.
It's funny that I think back like years ago when my mom would be shopping for Christmas presents. And all the big stores, you probably don't even know this, all the big stores had this thing called layaway. And so you could go in and buy something and pay a little bit towards it, and then they would keep it for you in the back room. And then between however long you wanted to take to pay it, you'd just come in and put more money on it, and eventually you'd pay for it and they'd give it to you.
And then you get it, delayed gratification.
Yes, right. But now they're just, yeah, they want that immediate fix. And another thing that really gets people are the little subscriptions, like the monthly subscriptions that or like in-app purchases and stuff like that, and especially with subscriptions that are, what's it called? They give it to you for free, like the first.
Oh yeah, free trial, they
Yeah, free
gotcha
trial, yeah.
subscription. Yeah.
That'll really get you if you're not
Yep.
organized and know to when to turn that off.
Anytime I do that, I put like 2 reminders in my phone to go off 3 months later and a few days before so that I make sure I go
I
in and
do
cancel it.
too,
I
but
think
people
what's
don't do that.
Oh, for sure. And what's telling is this chart specifically I'm sharing. This is over the past 10 years, credit card balances in the United States. And we're going up on, I mean, getting close to $1.25 trillion of overall credit card debt here in the United States. It went
Wow.
down pretty substantially post COVID. I mean, the era of free money and government handouts and
Right.
things like that. So at the end of 2020, it was down to less than 800 billion, which is still a very, very large number. But now that's increased 50% since the end
That's
of
crazy.
2021 up to $1.25 trillion. So all that to say, I think America is addicted to credit and the ability to borrow to pay for things. And the whole "I need this now, let me buy it, and I'll pay for it later" mindset. That's not bad. It's not necessarily a evil thing or a bad thing. It's just the hidden cost of it is now. I think the bottom line hidden cost is you are soaking up your income each month, paying for things of the past, rather than imagine if you didn't have the hundreds of dollars that you're spreading out of payments for Afterpay or whatever the payment is or the other subscriptions, how much you could save and what that could do for you. So it's tough. I mean, that's truly the hidden cost is how much are you missing out on your income that's paying for expenses of the past.
Yeah, and I mean, we've talked about this many, many times, but if you don't use like a budgeting tool or spending tool or whatever it is that tracks your spending, you're probably going to miss a lot of those. But if you do start using that, it's so good about saying, "Hey, you've got this recurring payment coming up, or you've got this," and so it makes you aware of what you've got going on out there, and you can cancel things easily.
And you think of, oh, it's just one thing, let me buy this pair of shoes for $100 and spread it out over 4 weeks, $25 a week. Oh, it's just this one thing. Well,
Hmm.
my guess would be it's probably just not that one pair of shoes that you're
Right.
buying now and paying for later. It's on top of everything else. Or I could say the same thing about the subscription. It's the oh, let me just get Netflix. I mean, Netflix is what, $20 a
Hmm.
month now. It's freaking expensive, but
Yeah.
let me just get Netflix. That'll be fine. And then,
Yeah.
oh, what about this? Paramount had a free trial for 7 days, and then you blink,
Yep.
and now you're paying $15 a month for Paramount. And then all of a sudden, you're literally counting up thousands of dollars a year that can be gone, and you don't even
Yeah,
realize.
that you're not even, like, really blinking an eye that you're spending,
Yep.
and it can add up
So I
that
think
much.
to save yourself essentially is just if you have some debt on the buy now pay later, hold yourself accountable, add somebody else into your life to hold yourself accountable. Don't use it anymore. I mean, if you
Yeah.
truly want something, have the self-discipline to say, okay, I'm just going to buy this later instead of
Mhm.
going backwards and backwards in your finances, and pay off the buy now pay later and don't use it anymore. If you want a pair of
Right.
shoes, save for a few weeks and make sure that if you need to hit it on next month's budget, wait till next month until that you're able to spend freely there.
Yeah, that's great
And I
advice.
think when you think holistically, really, really high level, I think it's just a great life skill to practice the self discipline of delayed gratification. I mean,
Mhm.
that's so many things in life are let me some sort of action today for a result that I want in the future, whether it's
Right.
exercising, eating right, studying in college, doing an
Even
internship,
saving up
whatever
for a
it is,
vacation or whatever, like.
saving for a vacation, saving for retirement. I mean, you name it. There's so many things where the value of delayed gratification, so many things in life, it is so valuable to have the discipline to do things that are difficult in order to have a better result in the future. And
Mhm.
I know we're getting kind of deep here, and we're just talking about buy now, pay later.
Yeah,
But
really.
but it applies. I truly think so. I
Yeah,
think
it
it
totally
applies.
does, and, I mean, I love like, waited out instant not instant gratification, but just wait until you actually can pay for that, or until you can afford to go on that vacation or that weekend trip or whatever it is that you really want to do. I was talking to somebody recently, and she said when she finds something that she wants to buy, if she doesn't have the money for it right then, or if she thinks it's too expensive, she makes a list like of things that she found that she wants to buy, and then she'll say, like, in a couple of weeks or when she gets paid again, she'll go back and look at the list, and she said by then she usually doesn't even want it anymore, but if she wanted it, she could buy it then, which, I mean, I thought was a good kind of exercise to do.
That's really good. I think because a lot of times it's impulsive, especially the Amazon. I think Amazon captures the impulsivity of us of, oh, I need this. Let me order it real fast. Okay, it'll be here tomorrow. Boom. The whole decision tree is accomplished within like 30 seconds. It's done. As opposed to, okay, I guess used to call it 20 years ago, you would make a list and it would build for a week. You would go to the store or go to a specific store to buy something.
Yeah.
If you truly needed it now. And I'm sure
Mhm.
there's a lot of things we all buy on Amazon that we don't truly need that we could do
Yeah,
without.
absolutely.
But
We
just
just
the
want them.
impulsivity, exactly, in the moment.
In the moment, right.
And yeah, you're caught weak and make the impulsive buy.
Well, I mean, I
They
worry
got
that
us.
even, with my kids, they're young adults, but I feel like other, young people coming up today, they all are so used to that instant gratification because of our cell phones and computers and all that kind of stuff. It's, you get this immediate information back. There's no more conversations about, I wonder if it's this or I wonder if it's that. It's like, nope, I'm looking it up. It's this. Like, it's
And we
all
find
of
the
that
answer
has kind of
right now.
been, yeah, all of that's kind of gone by the wayside for that generation.
That's it. Yeah. And again, bringing it back to a financial plan, doing these things, I think can have some of the greatest impacts for these new kid accounts that the current administration is setting up. Like it's an account that can be funded from the government with $1,000 with the intent it's not touched for 60 plus years. That is the epitome of delayed gratification, of seeing $1,000 hit an account, wait 60 years for that money to grow. And that's going to have massive positive implications for a future generation of people who need money for retirement. And you bring it back to this, all those different expenses, their credit card debt payments, or getting yourself above water again can have massive implications for your ability to save for retirement and get ahead. So it's definitely important to pay attention.
And when you do pay attention to it and you notice that, okay, I can cancel this, I can cancel that, I'm not going to do these afterpay things anymore or whatever, you may have a certain amount of money that you're like, whoa, I'm going to put this aside into my savings or my investments or whatever each month. And that's going to make you feel even better on top of, trying to get it ahead of your spending. So,
yeah, I fully agree. It's a great practice.
What else?
I think
Anything
that's
else
it. I
we
was looking
missed?
through the agenda that we had and some of the topics that we wanted to bring up. I think that's it. So as we end up, I feel like probably a lot of the Christmas shopping's done at this point in the season. Maybe not. Maybe people are just getting started. But try to just be conscious of it. Be aware of it. Be aware of the buy now, pay laters and the credit card debt. Try to stay on top of it and try to just own your finances. The biggest knowledge is power. Be aware of your finances. Be aware where your money's going.
Yeah.
Bottom line, if we can help look at it and sit down and make sure that you're empowered to figure that stuff out, let us know and we can help.
Definitely.
Well, good deal. Well, thanks for listening to another episode of the Retire While You Work podcast. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Any opinions are those of myself and not necessarily those of Raymond James. Expressions of opinion are as of this date and are subject to change without notice. The information contained in these podcasts do not purport to be a complete description of the securities market or developments referred to in this material. The information has been obtained from sources considered to be reliable, but we do not guarantee that the foregoing material is accurate or complete. Every investor situation is unique, and you should consider your investment goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon before making any investment. Prior to making an investment decision, please consult with your financial advisor about your individual situation. Any hypothetical examples are for illustration purposes only. Actual investor results will vary. Raymond James does not provide legal or tax services. Please discuss these matters with the appropriate professional.